And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. All right,
now,
we'll be back to get this one started after this.
2022 Houston Astros.
Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, number 35.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. And now for Seattle, Ichiro Suzuki. That's in there, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
The batter now, number 13. In there for strike one. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering upstairs.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit. Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Righty delivers. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that is Springer. Makes the grab. And there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup.
The first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
And now Edgar Martinez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's through there for a strike. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Two gone now.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
The 1-0. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Righty to the plate. In there. And so now 1-2.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter.
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Mariners leave one. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're dialed into the show. bottom of the first. And on the mound now, number 18.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Jose Altuve will touch them all. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Hunter Pence.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Hunter.
First offering and it just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wilson pulls it down, and there's one down.
Batting third.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The center fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Here's the 0-2. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Inning over. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Mariners, number 25. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next offering is in for a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a quick out, number 1.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's Jesse Winker. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's your 1. And fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Popped up. Altuve under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
And up next for Seattle, Alex Rodriguez. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Ground ball to the right side. He handles it himself. That's out, number 3. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Astros 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back here in Houston, bottom half of inning number 2, and now number 6.
For the Astros, the left fielder, number 17.
The pitch. Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So man aboard. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Junior fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Carlos Correa up next for the Astros. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it's off the wall. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 18 out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Diego Castillo. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Diego Castillo.
So digging in, Alex Bregman. This guy has turned into a beast. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
So up next, Craig Biggio. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. He swings and fouls one off. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering way off the plate.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And he deals. Going to count 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. The throw in. He beats it, safe. And they lead by 3.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. On the ground. Flips it behind his back. That's the inning. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Astros 3 and the Mariners nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is number 28.
Leading off for the Mariners.
The Mariners in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
And a pitch. And a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Dan Wilson. Swings through that one. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now, Ichiro Suzuki. In there, and it's 0-1. Yeah, there's the strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball one. 2 outs. Out to short. Correa collects it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.